I am challenging you to pick 5 daily habits that you can start this week in order to dramatically change your life. Let's get into it. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 20 daily habits that you can implement to improve your life. Number 1, fresh air. Get outside. Getting fresh air can help increase the oxygen levels in your brain, which increases your serotonin levels, and that is a mood booster. When you get outside, you'll just feel refreshed and excited to kind of continue throughout your day, whether you're going for a walk first thing in the morning to get excited and started, or maybe like right after lunch in order to kind of boost your mood instead of having that like after lunch slump. Getting fresh air is a great daily habit to start boosting your mood. Number 2, fruits and veggies is a great way to get all of the nutrients, the minerals that you need. Also help reduce inflammation depending on what fruits you eat, and that can also make you feel better. Number 2 is music, and I am a big believer in music being a great tool to help you improve your mood, but there are actually a lot of studies out there on music and how listening to music can help your ability to cope with things around you. And so when it comes to music, I suggest either making a playlist of all of the songs that absolutely get you hyped, excited, happy. I call it my joy list. You can make a joy playlist, like things that just when it's on, you feel pure joy when you listen to it, and put that playlist on throughout your day. If you're going for your fresh air walk, listen to that playlist and you're gonna be in such a good mood. And right there, that's 2 things that are gonna help improve your life tremendously. Number 4 is movement. So like walking. And so the obvious benefits of movement and exercise are the health benefits of weight loss. It can also help reduce stress, but it can also lead to better sleep. And sleep is one of those things that we need. And so when you don't get sleep on those days that you're super tired, it's kind of hard to show up and do the things that you want to do when all you're thinking about is crawling back into bed. Exercise can also give you more energy, and so the more energy that you have throughout your day, you can allocate to other things that bring you joy, and you can put more things in your life that are going to improve your life because you have the time to do it and you don't feel as tired. Number 5 is bodies of water. So a creek, a lake, a river, an ocean, wherever you can go and be next to water, waterfalls, whatever it is. Being next to water makes you feel relaxed, peaceful, and even kind of spark creativity. Just that like tranquil sound of water over the rocks or like the crashing waves at a beach. Like those sounds sometimes are just, it's just so nice. We have like a river, which there'll be a clip here that I go to quite often, and it's lovely. Like every time I go there and I'm standing next to the like rushing water, I'm like, oh, isn't it so nice? And so for bodies of water, you could do your fresh air, you can go for your walk, so your movement, and you're next to a body of water while you listen to your joy list. We're already at 4 things you could do. And like they're stacked on top of each other, so it's not like you have to do these things all separately. Number 6, less screen time, and I mean it. Comment what your screen time is right now and tell me that you can't lower it. So choosing to have less screen time will help you get more sleep, which we already established will help you get more energy and just help you kind of connect with your reality around you. And it also contributes to less stress, less comparison. You're not going down to doom scroll every single night or every single time you're on your phone because you've decided to kind of cut back on your screen time hours. Set limits in your app so it kicks you out after an allocated time. I have mine set for 2 hours, and yes, there are ways to override it and you could go back in. Having it stop and kick you out is one way for you to lessen your screen time and just kind of get out of the scroll. And number 7 is reading. And so I think that there is a caveat here because reading for me is something that I do because I absolutely love it, but I also use reading as a crutch and a tool to avoid things around me. So I'm putting reading in here because it can have benefits of just increasing your imagination, increasing kind of your joy and excitement if you connect to, like, reading books is a pleasurable and fun activity. Like, I thoroughly enjoy reading. It can help you have a more open mind, and if you read stories from a variety of different authors that are from different cultures and have different life experiences, you're kind of opening your mind up to all of these different stories, and that can overall just make you and your life better and richer, and having more knowledge about other people's lived experiences is incredible. Number 8 is less caffeine. So I currently started having, my first coffee is decaf, middle coffee is caffeinated, and my third coffee of the day is also decaf. Before, those were all caffeinated, and I am an anxious girly, so that did not help me at all. And I also would drink my coffee before food, which is a big no-no. Having less caffeine can help decrease your anxiety, definitely feel that, help you sleep more, because believe me, when I said that I was not falling asleep, it's probably because I had a coffee at 4 p.m. Yeah, not anymore. We stopped doing that, and definitely have seen an improvement in my ability to fall asleep and my ability to stay asleep. Because sometimes I would drink a coffee at like 2 p.m., 3 p.m., and I'd fall asleep fine at like 10, 11, but bing, I'd be up at 2 a.m. They'd be like, whoop, okay, let's start our day. Like I couldn't fall back to sleep. That's because the caffeine is still in my system. Number 9 is breath work. I love breath work. It really helps you center yourself. It can help increase just like your lung capacity and respiratory function, reduces stress, reduces anxiety. A lot of the things on this list will reduce stress and anxiety. Number 10 and 11 kind of go together, but I want you to pick a cozy hobby and an active hobby. So a cozy hobby is something that you can do without a screen, ideally. I mean, unless it's like drawing on an iPad, or having hobbies can just increase your happiness and joy, reduce your stress levels, have a confidence boost because like you get to see something tangible that you made. Or for an active hobby, you get to just have the endorphin rush. You get to see yourself improve. One of the active hobbies that I'm starting is jump rope. I'm horrible at starting things, but then like not continuing them. I bought this jump rope probably like 2-3 months ago, and I used it for the first time yesterday. So it was just literally sitting there still like bundled up. I had to like untwist it. You need an Allen key in these ones in order to adjust it to kind of your height so that it makes sense. But that is something that I'm going to try to do. I'm gonna say, do I say daily? I'm gonna say daily. I think it's something that I can go out, I can jump rope for 10 minutes in my backyard. I got like a patio thingy that I could do easy peasy lemon squeezy. And that's an active hobby. It gets my heart rate up. 10 minutes is barely any time. It's better than 0 minutes. And so maybe I'll be able to get up to 15, 20, 30 minutes the more I do it, right? You get to see yourself progress, and that is exciting. That is where you get that confidence boost, where you get to see the changes kind of in your body, in your mindset when you accomplish something. And that's what hobbies are for. Like they're meant to contribute to your overall well-being. Number 12 is journaling. I love journaling. And to be honest, I always thought that journaling must be a daily hobby, and it definitely can. I know people who do morning pages where they sit down and they just like scribble out like stream of consciousness first thing when they wake up. But I remember when I talked to my therapist once about journaling, and I was like, I remember saying like, I love journaling, but I fell off of it and I just haven't done it for weeks. And she was like, you don't have to journal every single day for it to be a benefit. You can use it as a tool when you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed. And honestly, that could be said for a lot of these things. Sure, you kind of want to implement your movement, you want to implement your fruits and veggies, you want to do some of these things daily just as a general like overall health. But a lot of these things can be just your habit toolbox. I'm really stressed and anxious, here's what I need to pick up over the next few weeks to try to reduce these things. And that's truly what daily habits and routines are, is having things in place for when life gets tough, when life gets stressful. Keep that in mind as you're picking your daily habits, because it's always evolving. Life is throwing you different curveballs at all different times, different angles, different speeds. You can dodge one, but then another one comes in and you're like, didn't even see that one coming. It's a curveball. So be patient with yourself and adding habits into your days. Habits stick because you do them long term, that they just feel natural. So number 13 are nervous system regulation techniques. And the one that I'm going to talk about is tapping. There's set places that you can do in order to help regulate your system. Tapping is known to be very helpful in centering yourself kind of in the present moment, reducing stress, reducing anxiety, but then also kind of boosting your productivity and your focus, because it's centering yourself into the present moment so you can just focus on what's in front of you. That's one of those things that you got to use when you're getting overwhelmed by something. It is a great technique in order to just bring you into that present moment. Number 14, gratitude. Practicing gratitude, writing a gratitude list, however you want to look at it, whether you speak your gratitude out loud or write it down. Having a gratitude practice is so beneficial because it trains your brain in order to look at the good and the positive and the things that you are truly grateful for in your life. And as you do that, your brain is going to start picking up on more things to be grateful for. Because sometimes you can get lost in the shuffle of like the monotony and the grind, and you don't realize all of the greatness that is actually around you. Number 15, getting ready for the day. And this is especially true for any of my solo entrepreneurs, my work from home people, my remote workers. And that's because putting on like an actual outfit, jeans, shirt, jewelry, makeup even, doesn't have to be every day. I know us remote workers like to roll out of bed and just hop on the computer, but those days are sometimes my least productive days because I'm still in my pajamas at 10 and I'm like, ugh, do I get ready now? Like it kind of makes your day feel weird. So if you get up, if you put on a cute outfit, especially an outfit that you love, that makes you feel like so good that you're checking yourself out in the mirror being like, hey girl, you're gonna feel good. And when you feel good, you're going to have more energy. You're going to have more focus on the things that you want to do. Number 16 is socializing. This one is mainly for extroverts. Introverts, socializing is great once or twice a month, fantastic, that's me. But in general, socializing or planning for events and being around other people, it helps you you can confide in people, you can give advice. It's just a great environment to be in. Surround yourself with people that actually like support you and understand you. That's easier said than done. Obviously, you gotta kind of have to build your community over time. But even going to events where you know nobody and you kind of just get to know people, that is a mood booster for extroverts for the most part. But it gets you outside of your house. It gets you to connect with people. It gets you to hear different people's stories. It gets to broaden your just perspective, your lived experiences, which is a benefit. And so yeah, socializing for introverts, not a daily habit, absolutely not. Number 17 is less sugary drinks and more water. In general, the benefits of this is simply less sugar can have all of those health benefits, whether it's weight loss or having no more sugar crashes because you get all that energy from the sugar and then bam, you hit a wall and you feel gross. And then on the other side, having more water, being hydrated, it can help your digestion, it helps all of your nutrients flow through your body, and it just adds to your overall health. Number 18 is a vision board. Create one, look at it every single day before bed or when you wake up. I open my vision board that I have so I have my vision board on my phone right now, but I also have all of those images that are in Pinterest and they're in my Pinterest board, and I scroll through my Pinterest board constantly. And what I have also been doing is I've been taking like 5 minutes and I've been like just staring at my vision board, which is on my phone. It's also on my laptop as my home screen. And I will stare at each picture and I put these pictures here for a reason, right? So I need to just look at these pictures and be like, okay, how does this feel? What is this calling in? So I have a new apartment that's going to be coming. So I have images of what I want my apartment to look like. I have my workouts, fresh food, writing, because I am pursuing my author career. The quote that I have on here right now is, relentlessly believe in who you are becoming. And so I sit in staring at these pictures because I made them and they make me feel good. They also make it easier for me to stay on top of my goals, remind myself why I'm doing what I'm doing. And vision boards can improve your chance of success because you stay inspired, you stay motivated towards the goals because you're looking at them. They're at top of mind. Number 19 is dance. This one is a great form of exercise, gets your heart rate up, it's kind of fun, move your body, it increases your coordination, your flexibility, and it's a blast, okay? Number 20, your last daily habit that is gonna help you improve your life is to tidy your spaces. Having a tidy and clean space, declutter, is known to enhance your mood because like I said, I say this probably, I feel like I've talked about this so many times now, a cluttered space means a cluttered mind, and cluttered minds don't focus on your goals. And a tidy space can also help you be more productive because you're not spending your time trying to find things, or you're not procrastinating because the space is so cluttered that you're not inspired to work. Like you don't feel any creativity, any motivation whatsoever because your space feels cluttered and messy. So that was a lot. This kind of turned into like your ultimate guide to picking daily habits. And so like I said at the beginning, I want to challenge you to pick 5 of these habits, implement them next week. Do a daily habit reset. I have this free template here from Notion, but the gist of it is essentially to dive into what has been working. There's some questions in the Notion template, and then you get to pick your new habits, and then you get to pick your why. Why are you choosing those habits? And dive into the reasoning and what you would feel if you stuck to those habits for 7 days. How would your life improve? Because it will. So that is everything I have for you in this video. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like and then subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. I will see you in the next one. Bye.